Okay, I think we're live on, let's have a look. Yeah, we are live on Facebook. And we are live on YouTube. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. Yeah, good morning. There you go. Michael's just settled. Good morning. So we are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. So good morning, Michael from Kenya. Hope you're doing well. So in this live stream, let's just see if I'm on Facebook. Let's see if I'm on Facebook. In this live stream, I'm going to talk about undervalued tokens. So ICOs that are lower than the ICO price. So yes, we are on Facebook. Stream, I'm going to talk about undervalued tokens. Okay, here we go. So yeah, ICOs that are under the value of the ICO at the public sale. Okay, these are all public sale ones. You know, it's actually, the fiat value right now is actually cheaper than what you could have bought it in the ICO stage. Yeah, I'll have a look at them after this, Fred. So we're tuning in. Sari, hey Sari, how you going? Okay, so we're going to talk about ICOs that are undervalued. I think I got 6 ICOs there that are really good ICOs. They're cheap as chips. I recommend you pick them up. And then there's 4 others that are over ICO price, but they're still very good deals. Okay, so this again, I should say a disclaimer. This is what I would do. Okay, this is not financial advice. This is what I would do. These are, in my opinion, these are good recommendations. But then again, if I say recommendation, it implies that it's financial advice. So I can't really say that word, recommendations. So this is what I would, if I was in your position and I didn't have these tokens, this is what I would do, right? So I hold some of these tokens, some of them I don't. But I've been watching these ICOs and they're in, you know, they're pretty much undervalued and some are below ICO price. So I'm going to get into them in a second. But so welcome everyone. Hello everyone in internet land. Hey Gary. So right now I think ICOs is not the best time to buy ICOs because, you know, as you can see, let's just look at the market, right? So this huge downturn here, this is because FUD right now that is happening, and we just saw a big whale dump here. Cryptos, this was published today. Cryptocurrencies plunged 23% overnight as SEC Tokyo whale trigger mass exodus. So basically what they're saying here is Bitcoin prices broke below 8,700 for the first time nearly in a month, dragging the market cap down 148 billion. And this is partly because of SEC warns cryptocurrencies. This is more FUD by SEC. So basically what they're saying is that cryptocurrencies operating in the United States, so that we're talking about Bittrex, Bitfinex, any exchange in the United States, is now required to register with the Securities and Exchange Commission when offering tokens the agency regards as securities, right? The SEC issued a statement Wednesday that exchanges will be held to federal security laws regardless of how the cryptocurrency community funds their particular asset. For example, a utility token isn't free from federal laws just because its founders say it doesn't classify as a security. It doesn't take long for speculators to sniff out the SEC statement and begin selling their digital currencies, although the sell-off wasn't uncharacteristics of the market. So basically, people lost their shit. They're now worried, and they sell off more. My POV on SEC statement today. The market is having it oversized reaction. You know, that's typical, right? We've seen that in this space. And this guy here, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, has become a name known to all by the cryptocurrency world. The so-called Bitcoin whale has sold out 400 million worth of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash in the last 6 months as part of the multi-billion-dollar liquidation. They spelled that wrong. Liquidation of Mt. Gox, according to Bloomberg. The whale is still another 1.6 billion to liquidate. So these guys are dumping, and this is what's affecting this. All right, this is what's affecting this downturn. Also, people losing their shit. FUD, SEC bringing out more and more news. And there was a recent attempted hacking by. What happened was this would have caused some FUD, but I don't think it would have caused much. But because Binance basically, you know, found it out, and they stopped. They basically seized all withdrawals. They stopped all withdrawals immediately from this account, from these accounts. So what's basically happened is people promote these automated trading bots. All right. So this is what I recommend to anyone. Anyone getting into anyone that sees automated trading bots, where you know you can join a program and the bot will then come in. You know, you need to give the program your API keys, and then it has full access to your account. Right? I highly recommend you do not engage in this activity. All right. There's actually legit bots out there from legit companies that sell bots, but don't get involved in some sort of program. You don't know what bot they're using. They could have just made up some script. So what they did was Binance, they created this fake site, and the last 2 digits were different from the domain name. They lured people into Binance, tricking them that it was their Binance account. Then they got into the API keys. They got their API keys, and then just waited like 6 months. I think 6 months or 3 months, but they waited a while. So this whole time, their security on their account had been penetrated, but without them knowing. And then once they put cryptocurrency in their Binance account, what these people did was they had their API keys, and then they just ran a script to then try to milk or sell off their tokens or their coins in their account. But Binance was able to stop these hackers before it happened. So this is what you should do. Never trust any type of bot or any type of program that's selling some bot. It's just all rubbish, guys. People are selling this stuff, and they want to, this API, this robot, this software is going to take control of your account. All right, according to its algorithm, it's going to buy and sell, thousands of times per minute or hour or whatever they recommend, and you're going to make these small increments. That's how they sell it. Don't get involved in this stuff. Do not give anyone access to your API keys for your trading exchange account, period. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely, you're basically, what you're doing is you're giving a key to your bank account. That's what you're basically doing. This is the sort of ludicrous behavior that is going online. People are selling this stuff. Hey, a bot, automated trading bot. It's absolutely rubbish to make, what, 2 or 3 cents per trade, or 10 cents per trade, or some stupid amount. To get access to your account, it's just absolutely ludicrous, guys. This is the sort of shit that's happening. Oh man, it's totally unnecessary. All right, so do not get involved in these programs that allow this API trading bot bullshit. Right, you're gonna have to give your API keys up to your Bittrex or to your Binance or to your Bitfinex, you're basically giving them the keys to your bank account. And if you do that, you're an idiot. All right, so do not engage in that activity. So this is how these hackers got into these people's account. They tricked them, they deceived them, thinking that it was actually the real Binance account. Then once they logged into the fake Binance account, then they took those details and went to the real Binance account and logged into their account. Right? Obviously, they didn't have two-factor, the idiots. Shake my head, honestly, shake my head. Anyway. So then they just waited until there was money in those accounts, and then they just ran a script which tried to sell off the tokens, but Binance was able to stop it. All right. So before anyone lost any money. So this is what I'm saying. You don't engage in this ludicrous type of, you know, hey, I want to make automated money by a bot, and all I got to do is give up my API keys so someone has control of my account. That's ludicrous behavior. I don't know what these people get. There's people selling this garbage. Anyway, so moving on, guys. Asia is, I hate to say it, guys, but Asia is miles ahead of the rest of the Western world with cryptocurrency. Right? Bitnum launching kiosks at restaurants for food orders, crypto payments in Korea. All right. Let me just. Audio output. Yeah, okay, so this is a video that one of our good friends.
Not much.
Here in Shenzhen, China, a city many refer to as Silicon Valley East, cash is quickly becoming a thing of the past. People aren't pulling out the plastic much either. All over China, more and more consumers are going all mobile all the time. And they're not doing this using screen after screen of apps. They're mostly using just two mega apps from two Chinese companies that are also collecting almost unfathomable amounts of consumer data. In this episode of Moving Upstream, we explore what's behind this made in China phenomenon and whether it's poised to sweep the planet. Soon after crossing the bridge from Hong Kong to mainland China, we realized the extent to which we're outsiders. We see everyone everywhere scanning QR codes, paying for food, transport, and consumer goods with their phones. Since we don't have Chinese bank accounts, when in Shenzhen, we couldn't do as the Shenzhenians. My colleague Matt McDonald.
So anyway, I could show you this whole video, but basically what's happening is, especially in Shenzhen, it's, you know, they pay Alipay, they pay WeChat, hardly use any cash, and the biggest exchange of when they pay, you know, digitally, is this here. All right, so the biggest. Find it.
Feeding the Chinese appetite for mobile app payments is food. According to mobile payment leader Tencent, in China, 3/4 of fast food purchases.
3/4 of fast food purchases with mobile payments is with food and then cash, credit cards. So mobile payments are basically you know, like WeChat or Alipay, right? So it's becoming a cashless society, especially in Shenzhen, and also in basically China, in Asia, are leading the way with cashless. So it's going to get to a point where it's going to be crypto and it's going to be cashless, and you know, the rest of the world is yet to catch up with this phenomenon, and it's just going to get, you know, Tim Draper said that in 5 years' time, the whole world, most of the people will be using cashless, and the thing with using cashless crypto is there's going to be benefits. It's going to be faster. It's going to be, you know, obviously they're going to be discounted and cheaper for you guys. So people are going to migrate more to cashless, particularly crypto. Hey Fatima, hey Tommy, hey Enes, hey Nicholas, hey Shawnee, how you guys going in crypto land? Anthony. So everything's going to be moving to a point where it's going to be cashless very soon. You know, it might take 5 years, 10 years, but what you're going to find that in these hubs, in these concentrated areas of big cities, not so much, you know, rurally, but certainly in the CBD areas where there's big cities, you're going to find that they're going to adopt cryptos, cashless, mobile, a lot more, and people are going to be using less cash. It's just because it's so much easier, right? Where in Australia now, everyone's just using the FPOS card. Well, it's not going to be FPOS. It's not going to be the banks controlling it. It's going to be crypto. It's going to be these applications on mobile, right? It's going to be some type of crypto that's lightning fast. And Litecoin are working on LitePay, which is could be a solution, but that's, you know, that's getting held up through partners coming on board. So these are exciting times, and Asia is leading the charge by hands down. Hands down, Asia is leading the innovation, and it's leading through crypto, and leading through basically, you know, where the world is soon going to be. Asia is leading it. Things that we have, problems that we have in the Western world are things like people are too worried about their consumer data, and that's, you know, people are worried about their consumer data, but every application built now is using some type of data, your data. Either, you know, Facebook and Google have been collecting your data for how long? As long as they've been around. So, you know, what people are worried about is they're collecting your data. The big brother knows everything about. They already know everything about you, right? So China have kind of accepted that. I mean, they don't have no choice anyway, because it's a communist state, and they're like, well, you know, we've got no control over anyway. So now they're able to move forward with these innovations with you know, WeChat and Alipay have been collecting their data collectively for, you know, how long? Billions of transactions. You know, this is all consumer data, and it's worth a lot of money. So this is the problem with the West, because it's a democratic society. People, you know, have their say, and which is fine. You know, this is part of freedom, but it also it's getting to a point where it's stopping innovation, stopping progress. And where I see it in the West is it's stopping entrepreneurs, it's stopping many companies moving forward, so it's, even though it's there for us, for a free country, for a free world, to protect citizens, to, you know, everyone has a right say of you know, what we can do in our lives, right? We have some sort of protection in a sense. It's a democratic society. It's also hindering the growth of innovation, and in China, that's where it's a necessary evil to them, but they're also moving forward faster with innovation through crypto, through everything, you know. So that's where you're seeing Asia, you're seeing South Korea, Japan, you're seeing China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, you're seeing all these, Singapore, you're seeing all these countries moving forward faster than the West. And the West, I'm afraid, is still catching up. It's too much politics and too much things that are happening that are stopping this growth. So let's just move on. So now I want to give you the crypto. These are my ICO picks. All right. Again, this is what I would do. This is not financial advice. I got to tell you that, because don't come back to me. So these ICOs I'm going to tell you now, these actual facts, these are actually lower than the ICO price. So if you would have bought into the ICO price, if you would have bought in the ICO, it's actually dropped lower than the ICO. And if you buy it now, you'll get it lower than the ICO price. Now, there is a twist to it, or there is a catch to it. Even though you're buying lower than ICO price, if you buy with Ethereum, or if you buy with Ethereum or Bitcoin, you flip your Bitcoin to Ethereum and then you buy it now on the exchange or whatever the pairing is, right? You're actually going to be paying more, right? Because you're buying with Bitcoin and Ethereum, which has gone down, right? And don't forget, when they would have bought at the ICO price, Ethereum would have been like $1,000, $1,200. Bitcoin would have been, you know, 13,000, 15,000. But because Bitcoin has dropped and Ethereum has then dropped, it's worth less. So now if you're buying with Ethereum now, you can actually pay more than the ICO price. So the only way to take advantage of this buying below the ICO price, right? Because if it's represented in the USD on, say, like a Binance, is to buy with cash. So take your cash outside in your bank, then flip it to Ethereum, right? And then convert your cash to Ethereum, then buy your ICO price. That's when you're going to make the actual profit. I mean, that's when you're going to actually buying at the real price. If you buy it now with Ethereum or whatever, you're actually spending more because Ethereum has dropped, right? If you know what I mean. So this is only good if you buy it with new money, cash outside to buy the ICO. You're getting at the rock bottom price, all right? So B token, let's not look at the pre-sale. I mean, the pre-sale was, let's have a look. Hang on. Let's just look at the pre-sale. Hang on. Let's just compare them. 14 cents, and the private sale, public sale was 20 cents. So there was a lot of hype with B token. There was it pumped, you know, and now B token is at 13 cents. So, you know, it's 7 cents below the ICO price. Okay, so that's B token, 7 cents below the ICO price. Evion, this was a big one, right? They raised like $90 million or some stupid amount. They had a massive, aggressive mining PR campaign, flashy movies. They raised a lot of money. And the Evion price was 70 cents. So this gave you, you know, returns through mining. So now they're aggressively building these containers. The project is moving forward. They're building these type of containers here, and they have mining equipment in them, and then they ship them out to you know, areas that have got cheap power. So that's basically the business model, and the investors can get a return on it. So it's now 55 cents, and the public sale was 70 cents. So you're buying 15 cents below the public price, below the ICO public sale price. 15 cents. That's crazy. So that is a steal. That is a steal right now. All right, the next one, medical chain. Hi, baby. Medical chain is also one that you know, has dropped below ICO price because of the market. And this one here, I think this is also a good one. I didn't buy into the ICO price. Medical chain was at the public sale price was 25 cents. It's now 14 cents below public sale ICO price. So again, you know, you can pick up these are a steal at the moment. Embion and medical chain, even B token, these are all, see, these ICOs, there was a lot of hype and a lot of people try to get in and missed out. So when the market recovers, this is going to go up, in my opinion. All right, another one, Tether. This is also a good ICO because the market has dropped, so has the price. And Tether are going to be long term. I think they're going to be really good. All right, they got some good partnerships, and this is a steal in my opinion right now. I bought into Tether at the pre-sale. I think it was the pre-sale. Can't remember. 23 cents, right, for Tether at the ICO price, public sale ICO price. And now it's 7 cents. That is a steal. You know, that is a steal. So Tether, basically what Tether going to do, basically like it's going to be like a Coinbase type of bread token, which, you know, you have an app and then you can then just meet up with people and then exchange your crypto with people, like, you know, locally. So I like Tether. I actually like that one. Another one is Bread. Bread is basically trying to be the Coinbase, using multiple crypto, and you can buy up to 50,000 worth of Bitcoin per month, whereas you can buy up to $20,000 worth of Bitcoin in one hit at once, whereas Coinbase will only allow you to do, I think, $250 in a week. Tether, Bread will allow you to do 20,000 in one hit, 50,000 a month, and they're going to do multiple cryptos. So I think Bread long term is going to be massive. I bought into this ICO. 78 cents. Let's have a look at Bread. 48 cents. All right, so this is a steal, guys. This is way underneath the ICO price. Way underneath. You know what I mean? This is a steal. This is so cheap, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I think it's a really good project. All right, so these ones here now. So I've talked about B token, Envion, Medical Chain, Tether. These are all, and Bread. These are all undervalued big time. They're lower than ICO price. They're a steal, absolute steal, and you're better off buying with fiat. There's no point buying with Bitcoin or Ethereum because that's also going down. You're going to be paying them more, the same. Okay. So hey David, how you going? So these picks I've just given you ICO. Some of these are ICOs I bought into, and they're a absolute steal right now, guys. Absolute. This is bargain. This is bargain price buying, guys. Bargain price buying. Nucleus Vision, guys. This is bullish on this, right? Because it's a big project. Again, consumer data. You know, we've just talked about before. It's worth billions of dollars, and Nucleus Vision are rewarding people, both connecting the consumer and the merchant, to both benefit. Instead of giving your data away to Facebook and Google and not getting paid for it, this way you get rewarded, walking into basically getting, you know, merchants can get foot traffic into their store, and consumers get rewarded with the Encash token, right? So you can get paid to walk into a store. Basically, this is what about. Now, obviously, they're gonna target you strategically. You know, if you like ice cream and you're walking down the street, and then you'll have a message on your phone that says, "Hey, do you like we noticed that you like chocolate ice cream. You know, last time you bought chocolate ice cream. Well, we noticed that, you know, you like it, and Charlie's ice cream shop, which is, you know, only 20 meters, 50 meters away from you. If you go into that shop, you're gonna get rewarded Encash tokens. If you purchase, you're gonna get rewarded even just for walking in there. So the merchant gets customers in their shop. You know, obviously they're going to give you a small amount of Encash, but they're going to get customers in their shop, and you might even buy something, right? So this is all retail consumer data. This is worth billions of dollars. So this is what Google and Facebook have been getting off us for free and selling it to their clients for billions, making billions of dollars. So I like this project. I think it's it's got an all-star team all over the park, all over the freaking park. And the thing I like about this is the team and the advisors have a big lockup period. So you know, they're gonna have to earn their keep. They're gonna have to work to make sure this project is successful before they can cash out their Encash tokens. That's what I like. You know, even though there's a lot of tokens, there's like 10 billion tokens. You know, it's all relative to the actual what it's going to be used for, the user case. All right. So Encash, this is a steal right now, guys. They didn't have ICO, but you know it's priced here at 1 cent, and this is a steal. I've got 100,000. No, I've got 200,000 of these, and I bought majority of them at 4 cents and 3.8 cents. Now it's 2 cents. It's only twice the price of the ICO. This is a steal, guys. I'm gonna buy some more of this. 2 cents. It's ridiculous, guys. This I see Nucleus Vision going like. Let's look at the market cap now. The market cap, the volume, actually doesn't even have a market cap. Doesn't even have a market cap. Doesn't have a circulating supply. You'd have to figure it out. But anyway, I think long term, I mean, this 2 cents, I mean, you know, let's just say you bought 10 grand's worth of Nucleus cash at 2 cents. Every 2 cents it goes up, you're making 10 grand. You know, I think this thing at long term can easily go to $1 long term. So, you know, I'm going to be buying some more of this stuff. I've already got 200 something thousand. I'm going to buy some more. That's just me personally. It's not financial advice. So this is only double the ICO price, or even though they didn't have an ICO price, even though they didn't have an ICO, they had pre-ICO, like a pre-sale kind of thing. You know what I mean? Private investors kind of thing. So it's just such a steal at the moment. I can't believe it. Blue Zell is also another one. This is not below ICO price, but it's still a steal. Alright, so Blue Zell 12 cents. Alright, I bought some of this. I bought some of this as well. It's 29 cents. Now what am I saying? Like it's 12 cents and this is 29 cents. This is still a steal. Right? This is still a steal. Even though you're paying 3 times more, this, I see this going to, you know, to the moon. You know what I mean? Like, so even though you're paying 29 cents, even though the ICO price was like 12 cents, it's still a bargain. Right? It's still a bargain. Again, Blue Zell, all-star team, all over the freaking park. Alright? If these guys can implement, same with Encash. If anyone can implement, these guys can. They can implement, you know. So anyway, so let's move on. I still like QuantStamp. I still like it. It had a I still got some QuantStamp actually, 7 cents. And it's not ICO price, but it's 14 cents. Right, we saw this boost up to, where do we see this go to? 50 cents or something, wasn't it? Can't remember. Yeah, 70 cents. So this is going to go up. QuantStamp, without a doubt, is going to go up when the market recovers. Same with Blue Zell, same with Nucleus Vision, and all these other below ICO prices or at all. They're all going to go up because they're already below ICO price. You're going to make a killing on these, in my opinion, on bread. They're the medical chain, Emion and B token. You're going to make a killing on these when these are market up. You're already buying below the ICO price. Now these are not below the ICO price, but you're still going to make a killing because these ones have been in there a little bit longer, and they're you know, they're already in the market and they're not below the ICO price. So that tells you that once the market is back up, they're going to pump. You know, Blue Zell is going to pump. Same with Nucleus Vision, they're going to pump. Same with QuantStamp, it's going to pump like crazy, right? This one here, Restart Energy. This is actually another one below the ICO price. I should have moved this over to that one, but anyway, there's 1, 2, 3. Hang on, what up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 below the ICO price I'm giving you today. All right. So Restart Energy is 8 cents at the public sale. Restart. So basically, Restart Energy was like similar to a Power Ledger, similar to a We token, I guess. Actually, We tokens what I could have done. So 3 cents. Restart energy is 3 cents. Restart. All right. So it was 8 cents at the public ICO price. Now it is 3 cents. It's dropped nearly 50% below the ICO price. That is a steal. Let's just look at WePower. That is also another one that you could have done. So these are all like, man, this is like shopping at a store that has got basically 50% off. Walk into those stores with a 50% off. Got a red light flashing. This is what it is. WePower, 13 cents. Oh, and WePower as well. All right. So there's another one. WePower at the public sale was 13 cents. Now this one had huge hype with this one. This had huge hype. WePower. I've never seen like WePower got so pumped. But I think still a good project. Like look at Power Ledger. So WePower, it got pumped to the max. Now it's 10 cents, so it's below the public sale. All right, WePower. Let's have a look at the private sale or the pre-sale. That's not right. The pre-sale was 23 cents. I don't think that's correct. Yeah, they've probably mixed that up. They probably mixed the private sale to the pre-sale price. But anyway, either way, if 13 cents at the pre-sale price is below, it's still below. All right, so this is a steal. Either way, pre-sale or private sale, whatever price you want to, whatever price it is, it's still below that. Right, so if you got, again, the only way that these are going to make sense is if you buy them with cash. There's no point buying with Ethereum or Bitcoin now because that's gone down. You'll be buying it at actually costing you more. You know what I mean? So you need to buy these with cash. So there's another one, WePower. So there's 7. B token, Envion, Medical Chain, Dither, Bread, Restart token that needs to restart. Do you like that joke? Restart token needs to restart. That's why I never be a comedian. I would never make any money. I'd be broke. Where was we? Where was we? Where was I? Where was we? Grammar, guys. WePower. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 today, guys. These are all under ICO price and a steal. Red light special. Right. Nucleus Vision we talked about. Okay, it's only 2x. Blue Zell, it's still 3x, but still a bargain. Quantstamp, still a bargain. And this one here, Elastos. All right, they raised 94 million. Blockchain infrastructure project, and new blockchain with totally decentralized peer-to-peer economic infrastructure with authorities of digital rights, transfer contracts, turns. So this thing here was $18 at the ICO price. This was $18 at the ICO price. So this is now $42. It's dropped 20%. So you're probably thinking, well, hang on a second. How is that a bargain? Well, it's exactly the same, right? You don't look at the numbers. You don't look at the cost. All right, and this is what newbies don't understand. They fall into this trap. What matters, right? It's not the cost of the token that matters. What matters is the metrics of the token, right? So this total supply is 33 million. That is a total supply. That is the reason why it's $42, because the total supply is down. So even though it's only 2x on the ICO, right? 2x return, 18. Hang on, sorry, no, my bad. Yeah, about 2x, 18, a little bit over 2x. And now it's $42. Is because of the supply. So it's the same, right? This is the same as Nucleus Vision. Now obviously they're different projects, but I'm saying is Nucleus Vision is only 2x. The metrics are different, more tokens, different project, right? But this is the same, and Nucleus Vision is 2 cents. But as in return on investment, this is the same, right? This was $18 and now it's $42. So it's only 2x. But the different projects are totally different projects and totally different token metrics. But it's the same, right? Because it's 2x. This is 2x. Nucleus Vision is 2x. Right? So don't look at the price of the token. Right? That is inaccurate. If you look at the price of the token, oh, it's $42. How can that be a bargain? That's what most people think. They think, oh, it's $42, too expensive. Hello, there's only 33 million total supply. So you think about what this is going to be worth, right? Bitcoin, this is a blockchain infrastructure project, right? You look at Bitcoin's 21 million. This has 33 million. This is only $42. It's an absolute steal, right? And it got up to $91 on the high. So what's going to happen, in my opinion, once the market recovers, this is gonna boom. It's gonna be worth a lot of money in the future, right? So that's 33 million. Look at Dash; it's $440 now, right? And it's only got 18.9 million, right? But just below Bitcoin. So this is basically only got like 0.5. It's only got 50% more than yeah, it's got about 60% more tokens than Bitcoin. All right, so this is the context I'm trying to put it in. It's a blockchain infrastructure project, Elastos, right? It's only got 50% more, or roughly about 50%, 60% more tokens than Bitcoin. All right, so what's Bitcoin worth now? Bitcoin's worth, dropped a shitload. Let's just say it's at 8.5. Let's have a look. Hang on. So Whale's dumping 8.5. What a guess. 8.5. Elastos has only got 60% more supply. Okay, it's only a new project and it's dropped 20% of the market. But Bitcoin's 8,500. This has got to get mass adoption, obviously. It's only $41. Okay, so do the maths. Do the maths. In the future, with this supply, this price is going to be ridiculous. You got to look at the token. You got to look at the token metrics, not at the price. This is an absolute steal. Absolute steal. This, right? This has dropped a shitload. This was $553 2 days ago. How do I know? Because I bought into it. No, I didn't buy it at 553. But look at the supply. See, people probably think, oh, there's no way I'm buying 283, because they think they're going to buy a whole one, right? They look at DigiX DAO, they go, it's $280. There's no way I'm buying into it. Look at the supply, 2 million. That's why it's $280. When the market recovers, you know, this is going to boom. This is going to boom, and I think that this is going to go up as well. All right, this is going to go up as well, big time. DigiX and this. If they implement mass adoption, it's going to take a while though. It's not going to happen. It's not get rich, but at the supply, you know, you just weigh things up. You look at the team, you look at the where they are through their roadmap, you look at the supply. You think, well, hang on, this could be worth quite a bit of money in the future, in 12 months or 2 years time. Of course it's going to be worth a lot of money if they implement. So the risk is you're buying in early, but it could be worth a lot of money down the road. All right. So they're my picks, guys. These are steals right now. All right, in my opinion. If you've got fiat cash, then in my opinion, you snap these. Well, these are all below ICO price. So that's a no-brainer. And they're decent projects. So that is a no-brainer, right? These ones here, WePower, Restart Energy, Bread, Tether, Medical Chain, Envion, and B token. These are all no-brainers because they're below the ICO price. They're below the ICO. You're buying it cheaper than what people bought at the ICO, at the public sale. These ones here, Nucleus Vision, long term, all-star, all across the park. Blue Zell, all-star, all across the park. This has a very good team as well. Management is a bit young, but you know the idea is good. They're going to get a lot of clients on board. This one here, again, this is a bit of a wild horse, a bit of a dark horse. This one here, blockchain infrastructure project. That is early days, and you know, this one could be worth a bit of money in the long run. And this one, obviously, this has dropped heaps, but you know, 2 million supply is just ridiculous, guys. That is ridiculous. 2 million supply. That's it. Bitcoin has 21 million. This is 2 million. Right. Also, I'm bullish on Dash. I'm mining Dash. I love Dash. I think that it's going to be, you know, a couple thousand, at least 2,000, 2,500 by the end of the year. All right, Dash, maybe even more, 3,000. And I'm bullish on Litecoin. All right, Litecoin, love Litecoin. I think that's going to be worth, you know, at least $1,000 minimum. Could be, some people even say 2,000. Some people are saying 4,000. So I'm liking Litecoin, and obviously Bitcoin store of value. You know, that's what governs it all, right? And right now, a lot of FUD, but this is I was reading up. Bitcoin was at 8.6, was like the next kind of support level, but you know, again, I'm not a big on trader. I just listen to and watch and study other people that are a lot smarter than me, and then I can kind of figure out, okay, Bitcoin's going to go up in maybe, you know, next month, you know, April. That's what the word is. That's what the word is. That's what I've seen personally, that Bitcoin's going to recover in April, and then it's just going to have this massive bull run, right? So don't sell your Bitcoin. It's the worst thing you can do, in my opinion. Just hodl, guys, because there's always a correction, right? It's like yin and yang, all right? It's opposite. There's a reaction on this side, it's opposite equal reaction on the other side. So people selling off here, then that's going to mean that people are going to buy into it. You know, it's all gonna balance out, right? So now that people are dumping here, you're going to have a massive bull run soon. Yin and yang, guys. All right. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you today. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Just hodl. Hope you enjoyed these undervalued ICOs. You need to buy with fiat, all right, not with existing Ethereum or Bitcoin. And these other ones here as well, which are still over ICO price, but are great projects in my opinion. This is not financial advice. Invest at your own peril. So with that said, thanks everyone for watching. Have a fantastic day.